What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Long time no see. So in today's video we are going to be testing out some new goodies that I picked up from Ulta. Before scratch that I picked up from Sephora, girl. Before we jump into today's video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below if you plan on picking up any of these goodies that I'm about to mention. So as you can see, the eyes are already done. For the eyeshadow palette today, I did just use my Colored Rain Rebellious Nude palette. So she is definitely giving fall vibes. Love this palette. I mean, you can use this all year round, of course. That's my saying. For lashes, I did go in with the So Wispy by Kiss in the style number 11. Of course, my favorite lash glue at the very moment is the Juvia's Place lash glue. So yeah, anywho, let's jump into what we picked up from Sephora. So I did get the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer. I did pick mine up in the shade 7.5 medium, so we're testing that out today. We do have a new primer, the Cali Ray So Blown Blurring Collagen Peptide Primer. So we are definitely going to be putting this to the test today. This is what it looks like as far as packaging, and I will read more about each product once we get into the video. And then we have a new foundation, you guys. This is the Haus Labs by Lady Gaga. This is her, is it Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. I did pick mine up in the shade 330 Medium Cool. So the shade names and undertones were very confusing on Sephora. This is what it looks like. So it definitely looks like my skin tone. It is a nice hard heavy glass bottle. It has her little Haus Labs logo here. But when you, even though it says medium cool, when you look at it online, it says like a golden olive undertone. I also did the shade finder to all of my foundations, and this is the shade that kept popping up. So we are going to go with it. We're going to test it here today. Again, you guys, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and without further ado, let's jump into today's look of testing new products. Alright, you guys, so starting off with primer, this is the Cali Ray So Blown Clean Blurring Primer with Collagen Peptides. This retails for $36. It says it is good for pores, clean and planet positive, hydrating. Collagen, it is a matte finish, and it also has niacinamide in it, which is a good skincare product if you do have oily combo skin. What I will say off the bat firsthand, this is definitely very smoothing. It does kind of feel like a silicone texture, but as you can see, just once I blended that out, my skin does look blurred and it does look very smooth. So that is definitely, again, the finish says matte, but I would definitely say this is like a soft matte. It does not feel dry, or yeah, that's the word I'll go with. It does not feel dry on the face, but it is like a moisturizer, but at the same time it feels like silicone. It's a weird texture. So now going in with the Haus Labs Triclone Skin Tech Medium Coverage Foundation. This says it is a natural finish, obviously a liquid formula, long wearing, hypoallergenic, again medium coverage. This says this is weightless. This is a weightless clean foundation with fermented arnica that reduces redness, helps even skin tone, and protects from environmental stress. So that's the claims on this foundation. It does look beautiful once I blended this out. It does match very well with my skin tone. The only thing, again, that I mentioned is that online you have to really read and pay attention to the undertones of the foundations, because this says 330 medium cool. That is the shade that I picked up based off of my shade match from other foundations that I use. But the undertones on this, again, says olive golden. So definitely pay attention to those undertones. If you are my foundation twin, definitely try shade 330 medium cool, because obviously it's working. I thought it was going to look very ashy on the skin, but it really doesn't look that bad on the skin. Every time we kiss, can't get enough, baby. So come give me love. Okay, so now we're going in with concealer. Again, this is the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Medium to Full Coverage Radiant Concealer with Hyaluronic Acid. So this says it is a radiant finish, good for dark circles, medium coverage, best for dry, combo, normal skin, long wearing, and again, hyaluronic acid. It says this is a cream, skin-like, medium to full coverage concealer that visibly conceals, brightens, and lifts eyes and face. Available in 30 waterproof shades with up to 16 hours of wear.
I never felt nothing quite like this. I get a high every time we kiss. Can't get enough.
All right, you guys. So I allowed the concealer to sit for maybe about a minute. I wanted to see if it would be easy to blend out, and if we could get, you know, its full potential and how much coverage payoff comes out with allowing it to sit. So I will say that I do agree with the claims of this being medium coverage. I feel like it blended out very easily for me to have left this sitting for a minute. What I will say, the consistency of it is it's a thinner formula, so I didn't think that I would get much coverage, but this looks pretty good considering the fact that the formula is thin. What I will say as far as the shade, it definitely brightened the under eyes because it's a little bit brighter than what I usually buy, but I'm not mad at it, I will say that. Alright, so now just going in with some cream bronzer. This is the Rare Beauty cream bronzer stick. This is a product I honestly haven't touched in a very long time since I finally got my hands on it, because we know that this thing has been out of stock. It is the third shade, so let me see really quick if I can pull it up with my phone, what shade it is that I'm using. Let's see. This is the shade Always Sunny. So just blending that out, and then of course the Mango Daiquiri Liquid Blush made by Mitchell. I definitely wanted to go ahead and pull out my orange liquid blush, we already know. To set the face, of course, Kimchi Chic Puff Puff Pass Banana Powder. This is definitely a go-to for me. So I'm just using that to set the T-zone. This is very finely milled, so I really love how smooth and blurring this powder, you know, the effect that this powder gives the skin. I already have my backups of this, and I'm really just trying to use this because I could see it. I'm almost done with this powder, y'all. But I did not want to pick up the new Haus Labs setting powder. She did release 5 shades in a loose setting powder as well today with the foundation. But I personally don't want to continue to be wasteful. I knew that I wouldn't use it as much, so that is why I did not pick it up. I don't know. Maybe I'll still pick it up. Maybe not. We'll see. But I knew for today, I'm like, I don't really necessarily care to test out the powder. My main thing is I'm always here for a new foundation or a new concealer. So for bronzer, we're going in with this bronzer palette by Essence. I don't know if it's still available at Ulta, but that is definitely where I picked it up from. I'm using the top 2 shades. I noticed that I do have quite a few like blush palettes and bronzer palettes that I don't really pull out much because I feel like my single pan products are my go-to. It's easier for me to grab and use those. So I'm definitely trying to whip some stuff out and incorporate them in the video if I haven't used them in a while. And I'm just, again, taking that bronzer where I did place the cream bronzer, of course. And then for blush today, I did go in with the Milani Baked Blush. And this is like an orange tone blush, which of course is obviously my favorite. And the shade is Sunrise Serenita. What I love about Milani's baked blushes is that they do have like a shimmer to them. So it's almost like you're putting on a highlighter and a blush all at the same time. And you guys will definitely see once I apply it. These are very pigmented as well. If you love orange blush, I highly recommend going on Milani's website and picking this one up. I do have, I think, like 2 or 3 more of this shade because I like it that much. And of course, Melania's Drugstore. It's very inexpensive. It's an affordable brand, but it gives you a nice pop of orange with that like highlighted effect. So today for lip liner, we're going in with the Rare Beauty lip liner in the shade Strong, which is like a rich chocolate. And then we are going in with the liquid lipstick. This is the Sephora Collection Cream Lip Stain Liquid Lipstick in the shade Nude Blush number 32. So it is definitely a matte liquid lipstick. I like it alone, but then again, I wanted to honestly do like a matte lip because I never do. But of course, you guys will see I end up going in with a gloss. And I'll definitely show that at the end of the video. But this liquid lipstick is bomb. Like, this is definitely a true nude for all of my nude lipstick lovers. This is definitely a true nude. I think it is out of stock right now on Sephora's website though. All right, you guys, should I do a gloss? Let's do a gloss. I definitely messed up the color of the lip, but that's okay. All right, so this is the finished face. Let me know what you guys think. Honestly, speed review, I feel like you kind of already know. Highly recommend. It definitely, as I mentioned in the video, has like this smoothing effect. My skin felt very, very soft even when I was like rubbing my fingers together from like the residue of what was left on my fingers. This is definitely smoothing and very much so blurring. I would love to see how this holds up. If I can, I'll see how many hours I leave this on. I'll definitely leave it on the screen for you guys, how many hours it held up before I noticed anything. But so far, first impressions, I definitely recommend this primer by Cali Ray. In regards to the Haus Labs by Lady Gaga, I think my skin looks great. Again, I was thrown off by the fact that it's like it's called a medium cool foundation, but it has golden olive undertones. So if you are my foundation twin, a lot of my foundations, as far as like the shades, I do leave down in the description box, so definitely check that out. If you're my foundation twin, definitely go check out shade 330 medium cool. But I like how this looks. Now, in regards to the Charlotte Tilbury concealer, this definitely is a little bit lighter than what I would go for. So I do have like that brightening effect on the under eyes, which I'm not mad at it. And that's because I don't have any concealers that really do that. A lot of my concealers are a little bit closer to my skin tone. What I will say, it's nice. Do you need it? No. But if you had the choice, and I'm saying this also for me being that I tried it, if I have the choice between this and the new Too Faced Ethereal Light Concealer, I would definitely pick this one. So it gives a nice coverage. I don't see or notice any creasing on the under eyes. But again, it gives nice coverage. In my opinion, it is better than the Too Faced Ethereal Light Concealer. So I feel like as far as testing new products from Sephora, this was definitely a good run. Let me know what you guys want to see me test out next on this channel. I thought about getting the new Patrick Ta foundation, but I'm still on the fence because it is like a light coverage natural type of foundation, obviously. So I don't really know just 100% yet if I am committed to purchasing, only because we know I'm not really a natural glam type of gal. But I might still go ahead and buy it, just because of course, now that I'm back in the office for most of the week, you know, that might be something that I can definitely wear, you know, on the days where I just kind of want to do myself up a little bit. But that is it for today's video, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching me test out these new products. I hope you all really enjoyed. I love you guys. You all stay blessed, stay safe, stay prayed up, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye.